if you're seeing this, it was probably for a reason. I don't believe there's such a thing as coincidences, so if we crossed paths, it was probably for a good reason. I'm the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to pull some cards, and we will see what the vibes are from there. My only accounts are listed above. I don't reach out first, so, and if you wanted a reading, perchance, you could just DM me, I guess. That's chill. I'm trying to, I think that's everything. Yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, obviously. But yeah, let's see what we have going on right now. 44 on the timer. So we've got some 444 energy going on. Interesting. Okay. So 6 of Wands was our first card that came out. And from the looks of it, it feels like maybe you feel stagnant, or you're seeing like you're not seeing a lot of success, or you don't feel like you're seeing a lot of progress. Maybe you feel like you've been putting in a lot of work, but you're just not seeing like the outcome. This is your time. Just have some patience. Sometimes this patience is needed to grant perspective. Like, sometimes you're not meant to see everything all at once. This isn't the time to stop putting in your efforts by any means. I did see the Knight of Cups come out, yeah. Even though maybe you might feel like giving up, kind of keep in, like, don't give up. Kind of keep in mind, like, what's around the corner for you. Yeah, because it's looking like a good thing. Damn, okay. I mean, thing. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so it looks like abundance and partnership. So, and this could be romantic and platonic partnership, you know. Take it as it resonates, you know, could be both, who's to say. But this is just kind of a time period of like transition, and you kind of just, what's the right word? Integration. This is a time of integration. This is when you are taking everything you've learned, all those things that are going to bring you this success, and you're just kind of implementing them. And it's kind of staying in that mindset of like, this is coming to me. Don't like give up per se. It's coming. Okay, sometimes things take time. And you have to be in that like mindset of receiving, and you have to keep it open, because if you start believing that it's not going to happen, you know what shapes your beliefs is, or what shapes your reality is your beliefs. So yeah, this is your sign to keep going, keep that on the horizon, keep that in mind. Yeah, once again, the Page of Swords or Page of Swords reverse Ace of Swords. Interesting, yeah. So just like, once again, a reminder, like, this isn't your sign to give up. Like, it's around the corner. The new beginnings are coming. The clarity you want is coming in. This is a time of introspection and self-work, to focus on yourself, because before you can have, yes, interesting. Before you can have all these things, you know, you have to be ready to receive them, because if you're not ready to hold them, then you're not going to be able to know what to do with them, yeah. Emphasized by the King of Cups. Just is really, once again, like working on self-mastery, and like I said, that integration. With the Four of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like this is like a double message. One, there's some things you're still trying to like kind of let go of. Like, you have to kind of just release those, because you can't take those with you into your new reality. Which is why some things haven't quite come in yet. With the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords reversed, it might feel like maybe you're dwelling on what ifs. Potentially you are also in this like coming out of a wounded energy. Maybe you were struggling with opening up, or maybe you were put in a bad situation. You have to kind of step out of that victim mentality still. So that's the first kind of message. Second message is kind of, once again, hold on, like, keep, like, maybe this is a sign to, like, let go of the things that don't serve you, but keep the things that do. Same kind of vibe as, like, maybe the Five of Cups. where you're like, you have to be mindful of the cups that have spilled, obviously, like, just kind of leave those in the past, but you still have those other cups behind you. If I can find that card, I'll show it, but it's just kind of an energy of just kind of keeping in mind, like, being mindful, honestly, of what is worth holding on to. If you saw one of my other readings, there was one that was kind of discussing being mindful of where you're keeping your rage, or if you're holding on to rage that's unnecessary. This could be also for you, potentially, if you saw that one. Maybe that message carries over, that, you know, just kind of keep in mind, like, the energy you keep within your space is going to be like what you attract. And if you're keeping like these energies, like these past energies of maybe bitterness, anger, victim mentality, what if, you're not going to be able to receive what's coming in for you. So this is once again kind of like a time of self-work and self-reflection. But the universe is coming in, okay? You just gotta keep your hands outstretched. You gotta keep that open mentality, that open mindset. Don't fight it off when it comes, because sometimes that change can be a little bit scary. 777 is also significant, I believe. Yeah. Don't fight it off. Kind of just have patience and just kind of wait for things to come in naturally. With the Knight of Cups here, once again, like, this is not a time to give up. This is a time to keep pursuing. Yeah. So this is the divine time for you to be focusing on integration, self-reflection. You know, maybe this is a good time to start like reflecting on some bad habits. If you have anything that might be like holding you back from like this abundant energy, maybe keeping you stuck in this like space of like, or mindset of being, it's like poverty, but it doesn't need to be like materialistic either. It could be like, there's the 5 of Cups. It could be like, oh, well, I lost all this, so, you know, but like, it's like, keep in mind, these things are lessons. You spill these cups, but those are your lessons. You're supposed to like take that and move it forward into this and know what to do with these cups. Know what's going to be handed to you, because the 10 of Cups is also coming in. So some people watching this, you know, maybe this is, for some of you, maybe there's travel on the horizon with the Page of Wands. But yeah, just like, once again, kind of stepping out of this like lack mentality, like, oh, I don't have any friends, nobody's gonna care about me, I don't know. This could also steal, it's not healing inner child per se. I'd say maybe inner teenager, young adults, take it as it resonates. But with the Queen of Swords and the Magician reversed, if you stay in this energy, you aren't going to be able to welcome in what's coming for you. If you keep focusing on these cups behind you or in front of you, like you keep your sights on the past, you're not going to be able to focus on the good things that are coming in. Any last cards, any last words? Page of Pentacles reversed and 3 of Wands reversed. You're not being shown the full picture, so just kind of keep in mind, like, things are coming in, but maybe you can't see it. Maybe this is a time for you to have trust and faith and self-reflect, because, yeah, you have to choose and be mindful and discerning in what you want to hold and keep with you. Yeah. And you have to make that decision. It's going to be a decision you have to make. You can't keep both. You're going to break the cycle, or you're going to keep them around, you know? But